gold is good money. I believe that we will go back to a gold standard. Nobody's going to want to do it. We're going to do it because we have to. That's what Napoleon did in 1796, and it cured all of the excesses of the French Revolution in a few years. We're going to do it not because anybody wants to, not because it's a religion, but gold has always been the best form of money.
In the current financial landscape, there are growing concerns about an impending market crash, as indicated by financial author, former Marine, and Naval Aviator, Bob Moriarty. One potential response to such instability is a return to using gold as a standard for money, drawing inspiration from historical precedents like Napoleon's actions in 1796. However, the complete reinstatement of the gold standard as it existed under the Bretton Woods system until 1971 is considered unlikely. However, there are efforts being made to reintroduce some of the benefits of the gold standard. In Texas, Senator Bryan Hughes and Representative Mark Dorazio have introduced parallel bills proposing the creation of a gold-backed digital currency. Texas lawmakers propose to create a gold-backed digital currency. An interesting perspective on this potential shift is presented by Bob Moriarty, who cites an analyst's accurate prediction of a high silver-gold ratio in the past. Mike Maloney, founder of GoldSilver.com, predicts that the ratio could drop below 20. He suggests that the reversion of the ratio to its 1980 low of 14 would provide substantial leverage to gold. In light of potential market manipulation concerns, Bob Moriarty recommends vigilance and the identification of signals that might guide informed decisions. The gold market, like other financial markets, is subject to theories of systematic manipulation. Various explanations exist, ranging from control by central bankers to allegations of influence by major banks employing derivatives and high-frequency trading. This raises questions about the true factors impacting fluctuations in gold prices. Just before you watch the Bob Moriarty's interview and learn more about market trends, consider subscribing to our channel and give this video a big thumbs up. The widespread adoption of a gold-backed currency encounters hurdles. Bob Moriarty cautions against overestimating BRICS' move to a gold standard due to India's reluctance. India's commitment to monetary flexibility hampers the return of gold-backed currency. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar confirmed no plans for a BRICS currency on July 3, 2023.
Luckily, I have access to some Relic Shark people in the industry. As far as predicting the action of the gold-silver spread, the guy that is the most accurate is Bob Hoy. And prior to 2020, he said that silver-gold ratio could go up to 115 to 1, and it would have been 70 or 80 at the time. And when he said it, I thought, I really like Bob, but he obviously has lost it. Well, the silver-gold ratio actually went to about 132 to 1 for a very short period of time in March of 2020. And I was buying silver ETFs below $12 an ounce. And I looked at it and said, this is totally nuts. Okay, this is so cheap. He is saying, again, the silver-gold ratio could go to 120 to 1. He is not a big fan of silver stocks right now. He said the best time to buy resource stocks will be in October. I think my prediction of a crash in the September-October region is correct. It could be as early as September or as late as October. Now, let's say manipulation is true. Let's say the price of gold is manipulated every single day. How does that tell you when to either buy or to sell? And you have to do, obviously, both of them to make a profit. But what is the signal in a belief that markets are manipulated? The ramifications from the meeting will definitely affect gold. India is very much against going to a gold standard because India would like to continue to print money ad nauseum. So India is the stumbling block to a gold-backed currency. But I don't think the report of BRICS going to a go back standard, I don't think that was accurate. I think they'll do it eventually, but I don't think we're going to see anything out of the meetings. What's key is the number of countries that want to join BRICS, because essentially what they're doing is voting against the dollar. Gold is good money. It makes the best money. But for right now, it is not money. It is a commodity. And if somebody manipulates gold lower and the price is better than it was a week ago, that should be looked on as a good thing. But everybody looks at gold down $100. Oh my, they're manipulating gold. Well, if you like gold, you like gold at a lower price. But gold and silver are not religions, and you don't need to listen to the people who want to make it some kind of cult.
Bob Moriarty compares our current situation to historical events, like the 1929 to 1937 crashes, revealing similarities in market patterns. Starting around September 2019, our present decline resembles past downturns. In March 2020, silver's largest monthly drop since 2011 resulted from lower demand during COVID-19 restrictions. But Bob highlights that market corrections offer chances. If silver drops to $12 per ounce and you act, gains follow. Silver's subsequent 150% surge in 6 months shows corrections can lead to strong rebounds. Bob also points out concerns about the Chinese market, characterizing it as a chaotic environment rife with fraudulent activities. Historically, China played a pivotal role in driving global economic growth. However, recent weeks have seen China's economy slowing down, causing concern among international leaders and investors. Bob says we might see both things: prices going down for some stuff, and then prices going crazy high for other things. Disinflation could soon turn to deflation in the U.S., partly due to the risk of crashing stocks and real estate prices, according to Vermouth Asset Management. Let's get back to the interview.
Compare this to 1929 to 1937. There were multiple crashes and multiple booming up markets. So to the extent you're actually very correct, the crash started in September of 2019. We had a major crash in 2020 and a tremendous opportunity. And that's what I want readers to understand. A correction is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. And if you saw silver at $12 an ounce and didn't do something, that was a tremendous opportunity. It went up 150% in 6 months. And of course, the Dow from 32 to 33 did exactly the same thing. In 11 months, it went up 150%. So a market crash is not a bad thing, but it's time to prepare and have some idea of what you're going to do. And if I wanted to get cute, I could short the market, but I don't care. The Chinese economy is a house of cards. The first biggest fund is going to go bankrupt shortly. Many months ago, 6 months ago, we were talking about the banks, the Federal Reserve raising interest rates. And if they kept raising interest rates, they would raise interest rates until something broke. And that's exactly what's happened. But the Chinese market in general is a total disaster. It's all fraud. To the extent that hedge funds, insurance companies, banks, all suffer from higher interest rates. And certainly with Fitch downgrading all those banks, Fitch is saying, okay, they're going to go under. And of course, they are going to go under. We've had 6 months of relative quiet, but that's going to change. And my belief is it's going to change in the next 2 months. We're going to have deflation of the things that have gone up the most by the Fed pumping money into the system. the rate of money increase is just absolutely mind-boggling. So real estate, stock market, and a lot of other things that exploded higher in price, I think you're going to see deflation. But eventually, when the Fed has blown the economy up, and the Chinese land funds is a perfect example, they're going to reverse course. They're going to go back to QE, and that's when we get hyperinflation. So we're going to have deflation and hyperinflation.
As we navigate the intricate currents of the financial landscape, it's evident that concerns about a looming market crash are capturing our attention. In the midst of shifting economic tides and market uncertainties, are you ready to navigate the waves of change with the insights and strategies provided by experts like Bob Moriarty? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel, and currently, 93% of viewers haven't subscribed yet. Help us reach 3,000 subscribers.